Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, my friends. Welcome if you're new here. Welcome back if you've been here before. Thank you for being here either way. TGIF. I know it may not be Friday. Probably is not Friday when you're watching this, but it is my Friday, and I am grateful. Yesterday was rough. It wasn't terrible, but it was hard, like technically hard. I had to work on an AI generated file and try to make it higher quality, so that it would look good printed as a mural and not just on screen, on a small screen. I think I succeeded. We'll see. I submitted it as a proof, so we'll see if it gets approved. One of my other proofs got bounced back to me at the very end of my day, right as I was about to clock out. For something that we don't usually do, and that was frustrating. And I already felt like my brain already felt like really heavy, and like my eyelids felt heavy, and seeing that email was just like, I really think I need to start looking for another job. And that sucks. Especially since I don't really have faith that anything will be better long term. Like I thought doing this would be better than operating the CNC table, and now I miss operating the CNC table, kind of. I don't think I want to go back to that. I do kind of want to go back to handwork, though. Just packing stuff, putting tape on stuff, kitting stuff. Something where I can listen to podcasts. I don't have the brain power to listen to podcasts and do my current job at the same time. My current job requires all of my focus. And I feel just totally drained at the end of the day, like bereft of any spark of inspiration. I haven't been doing my belly dancing. I've been like so freaking tired. All I want to do is like change into my comfy clothes as soon as I get home and sit in my backyard. That's what I've been doing, which isn't the worst thing. I mean, it's sunny out where I live. It's definitely not sunny all year. It's not even guaranteed to be sunny in the summer, so I do like to take advantage of it when it's here. And I do feel somewhat restored after sitting in my yard for a while, listening to the birds, playing fetch with my dog. Zero pressure on myself. But I'm still tired. On the upside, I think all the tapping I've been doing has been helping with my feeling of confidence surrounding this exhaustion. Like, there definitely was like some feelings of like guilt and self-reproach for just like not trying hard enough, or not figuring out the right system so that I can do this well without burning all this energy. And no. Especially since I can see that everyone around me is also stressed out. Like, No, I think that the system just doesn't work for anyone. I am not alone in my struggles. And even if I was, I don't think that necessarily makes it like my fault or like a moral type thing. Um, it's just not working for me. It's not, that doesn't mean the job is bad. It doesn't mean I'm bad. It just, we're not a good match. That, yeah. Although I do think the job is too much, since everyone else is also feeling this way. And part of that is that like mistakes are moralized. Like we have a ton of work flowing through our department, and we get rushes all the time, and like stuff that's like not even close to being our fault becomes a rush, and then it becomes our responsibility to get the files to production, so that it can be produced in time. And and anytime we make a mistake or something's overlooked, it's like, well, you're wasting material and blah blah blah, and like the attitude that the constructive criticism is delivered with is that of like being wounded by our inadequacies, if that makes sense. And I think I'm so allergic to it because I had so much of that growing up. That like, how could you, like, you're not paying close enough attention. Your inadequacies are costing us money, or your inadequacies are hurting people. Like your negligence is hurting people. And I get that there's like such a thing as gross negligence, but human beings are very fallible creatures. We make mistakes a lot, even when we are really, really trying not to. And to basically never be thanked for when we're doing a good job, and most of our jobs are good, but to only like hear feedback when it's negative, and then to have like added on top of that phrases like this happens all the time, or this is really becoming a problem, and like I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm tired. I can tell that if something doesn't change, or if I don't find a new job soon, one of these days I'm going to be a little too blunt, and it's going to become a thing. I can just tell, because I had the hardest time writing my response to the email requesting a new proof from me last night in a kind, professional tone. Like, I had the hardest time. I didn't want to be mean or anything, but like I just wanted to be like super blunt about it. Like, look, we don't typically do this. Well, I did say that actually. I might have still been too blunt. And that was after like 3 to 5 minutes of like erasing and retyping, trying to like say what I needed to say without being offensive, but whatever. Yeah, I can tell that I'm so exhausted that one of these days someone's going to approach me with some criticism, and I am going to give the honest answer instead of the professional answer, and it's not going to be pretty. Oh well, I forgive myself now for when and if that happens. I will do my best not to, but I can only handle so much. So if that happens, then it happens, and I will deal with the fallout. And I feel very relaxed about that at the moment. I'm sure if something does come of an interaction like that, I will have a moment of freak out and existential crisis and thinking I'm going to be homeless and all that, you know, like the over dramatization. I'm sure there will be some of that, but I also forgive myself for that as of right now. Yeah. I did a couple more Sandra Ingerman tapping sessions last night on feeling good enough, and yeah, I can't remember the exact wording, but I did save them to my the playlist I use for remembering to put links to stuff in these in the description of these videos. So I'll put links to those videos in this description down below if you're interested in doing some tapping yourself. I got the email that my first Etsy order shipped last night, so that's exciting. Feels good. I would like to have the energy to put at least one design in my shop this weekend. Like, the more I feel this way about my job, the more I want other sources of income spread out so that I'm not so reliant on one source of income. And having an active Etsy shop is one way to start working towards that. So I really hope my energy levels rise tomorrow morning. Because right now, all I want to do is go back to bed. But I'm going to work instead. Made a little poem there. A sad little poem. All I want to do is go back to bed. But I'm gonna suck it up and go to work instead. Sorry for subjecting you to my singing voice. I know it is not the best. But that little ditty came through and it was fun, so there you go. All right, so I remembered once again to put the deck in front of me. Yay! Natalie Goldberg's Writing Down the Bones 60 card topic deck. We are on card 7. What will you have to say goodbye to when you die? Everything. Short answer, everything. No. All right, let's see what Natalie has to say about this. You might never have thought about this before. Who, me? Die? I don't mean to get maudlin, but we want our writing to be whole and rich, not turn our back on anything. As my father said about death, no one gets out of it. If there's an area we avoid, it limits our writing. Go ahead, give it a try. It's enormous what we leave behind. You won't be able to cover it all in one writing. As with all the topics, you can come back to it over and over. Don't forget the fire hydrant, popsicles, shoes, toes, knuckles, the memory of roses, and even the Pacific Ocean. I love it. I love it. That is a really cool way to, again, look at things in your day-to-day life with new eyes, fresh eyes. eyes with more gratitude, knowing that everything is transient and temporary, and you will always have access to it. Yeah. I don't think I have the problem of not considering death. I have probably spent far too much time thinking about it, honestly. But I still think this is a good exercise, and I will probably do that this afternoon if I have any life in me. I wanted to do yesterday's writing topic after I got home from work yesterday, and I couldn't. My brain felt like it was made out of wet concrete. Like not like just freshly mixed concrete, like that, like heavy, dense, not quite liquid, not quite solid, cold, congealed substance. Is like no activity. Yeah, definitely cognitive difficulties yesterday. So I think just sitting and absorbing nature was the right call. Anyway, I hope that you are having at least a relaxed moment wherever you are. I hope you found something of value in this video. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be wealthy, may you feel at ease, and may you accept yourself exactly as you are right now in this moment. I love you so much, and I will see you next time. All right, bye-bye.